When she first told me, I thought it had to be a joke. Sitting across from me in the cafe, nervously stirring her coffee, she finally let the words slip out. I'm going on a 2-week self-discovery trip with my ex. My stomach dropped instantly. For a moment I wanted to believe I'd misheard, but her serious expression left no room for doubt. She tried to soften the blow with lines like, "It's not what you think. I just need clarity in my life." But all I could hear was betrayal. I asked why her ex needed to be part of something so deeply personal. She said he had been such a big part of her past, that he knew her better than anyone, and that this was about closure. Her explanation felt rehearsed, like she had practiced it before meeting me. My hands trembled, not from anger yet, but from the realization that our relationship was no longer safe. The days that followed were heavy with tension. I didn't beg her not to go. I figured if she truly loved me, the idea of going wouldn't even cross her mind. Still, doubt gnawed at me. Every smile felt hollow, every hug weaker. Her phone seemed permanently in her grip. I caught her laughing at late-night messages. She swore it wasn't him, but my gut knew better. On the morning she left, I stood silently by the door as she rolled out her suitcase. She kissed my cheek lightly, like I was just a roommate, and whispered, "I'll be back before you know it." Watching her leave felt like closing a chapter one wasn't ready to finish. My chest ached, but I refused to text or call during her trip. I told myself if she wants me, she'll prove it by reaching out. But the first few days, nothing. No good morning, no I miss you, not even a photo. Meanwhile, I tortured myself scrolling through her ex's social media. He posted hiking trails, sunsets, dinners, never with her visible, but I knew she was there. The silence between us was louder than any words. A week in, she finally texted, "Hope you're doing okay." Short. Cold. I stared at it for minutes before replying, "Yeah, hope you're finding what you're looking for." It felt like I was messaging a stranger, not the woman I once believed I'd spend forever with. The gap between us wasn't just distance anymore. It was emotional, spiritual, maybe permanent. Friends tried to shake me awake. They reminded me no one who truly loved me would need 2 weeks with an ex to figure out their future. Still, part of me held on, hoping she'd return and choose me. I hated that hope, but I couldn't kill it. Love makes fools of the strongest people, and I was no exception. On the 12th day, I saw a photo I couldn't ignore. Her ex had posted a beach shot. She wasn't tagged, but her reflection was in his sunglasses. That was enough. My stomach twisted with the unique ache of betrayal. I didn't confront her. I didn't even send a message. Instead, I quietly began packing her belongings into boxes. When she finally came home, suitcase in hand, she acted as if nothing had happened. She hugged me like she'd just come back from work and said, "You won't believe how much I've grown from this trip." I didn't hug her back. I only pointed at the boxes stacked in the corner. Her smile faltered. For the first time, she looked unsure. She rushed to explain that nothing had happened, that it was spiritual, that she just needed to find herself. But I couldn't listen anymore. 2 weeks of silence, secret photos, and the joy on her face with him. Those were my answers. I told her I hoped she had found what she was searching for, because what we had was over. Her face crumpled, tears filling her eyes. She grabbed for my hand, begging me to reconsider, but I pulled away. I wasn't angry anymore, just finished. Sometimes love doesn't end with a fight but with quiet acceptance, and I had accepted the loss long before she even knew it. That night, she left crying and pleading, but I didn't follow. I sat in the stillness of my apartment, strangely relieved. The pain was sharp, but it was freeing. No more wondering. No more waiting. No more lies. She had made her choice, and now I was making mine. In the days after, I felt lighter. Friends came by to comfort me, but I didn't need much. I had already survived the hardest part, watching her walk out with her suitcase. Now it was my turn to heal, to rebuild, and to rediscover myself. And this time, I wouldn't need an ex to guide me.